Yeah, no, the Ice Globe has done basically fuck all. If I had the chance of switching it over for a different one, I'm definitely switching that one. I wouldn't say no to Angel Wings, though. Unless I... No, I didn't delete that one. Foil is also a striker. Foil, foil, foil. Oh, foil, yeah. Like, for some reason I was confusing her with Weld. Because they both have 4-letter names. Yeah, Parian's girlfriend. I know, I recognize her name. Well, thank you. I mean, the flames would be fucking massive. Yeah, fuck it. I have an extra slot, why not? Projectiles? Ooh, but the parasite, though. How many things, Flamethrower, the Shinobis, the Justice Rocket, Backpack Rocket. Not you, not you. Bow and arrow. Enough things are affected by shot speed, so why not? Damn. Well, let's just suck everything up, why not? No to the demon horns. Took me a really long time to figure out the difference between Changer and Breaker. I'm sorry to ask, but remind me what Changer was. You probably already told me, but my memory is fucking garbage at remembering names. I think I do remember what Breaker is, it's just... power that allows capes to change their body. Oh! I mean, how similar would Changer and Breaker be? Definitely fucking need something like the Angel Wings. Or maybe even something that explodes boards and a chain reaction, too. Shrapnel shells definitely hasn't showed up yet. Late to the fucking party. Think people like Hookwolf, Marquis, and Oliver. God, we saw almost fucking nothing of Oliver. But yeah, I definitely know what his ability is. Nice. I mean, Marquis can change his body, but also spawn more bones in the surrounding. Are those bones that he spawns also his? I forgot about that. Also was confused because they both technically are powers that involve your body changing. Wait, so what is Breaker then? All of those are his bones. Okay, then that is definitely a changer. Changer in nature. But what if he couldn't, like, enlarge and extend his bones? And instead he had to actually use individual bones. What if he had to... he accidentally ended up using all of his bones and just ended like a blob. A boneless body. He had to expand all of his bones to make, like, traps and everything, but now he's just a boneless blob. That'd be silly. I only have one halo. I should definitely get more halos. I should also definitely pay more attention. Breaker involves you changing into a state, which you are essentially a normal human, until you go into that state. Angel motherfucking wings. Okay, I can definitely see how it'd be hard to differentiate it. Like a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation versus... I don't know, a Wolverine situation? I don't really need more speed. I should have gotten something else. I don't really know if projectile speed actually helps with effective range. I just hope it does. Another halo? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Mr. Fantastic versus Hulk. Yeah, that definitely works as well. Okay. Alright, the previous 3 bosses were easy. Don't immediately let your guard down. Not fast enough to dodge it that way, god. Oh boy. Black hole sun, won't you come, won't you come? An extra slot, maybe? Like hitting her, I do like Shadow Stalker's breaker powers. Like, it is definitely a really interesting ability. I don't know why I just made the connection of maybe it's kind of like becoming a ghost in the way she can, like, phase through objects. I mean, this is definitely like a massive boost in speed. It's like 3 whole speed upgrades. Absolutely not. That's just extra health, don't really need it. I don't remember what the angel does. I'm not gonna use... No, I'm not gonna use the door. But this is definitely the path of least resistance. Remember a lot of people speculating if she could take down an Endbringer. How would she manage to end an Killbringer? Sure, why not? Granted, it has been a long fucking time since I actually got a reminder of her powers. That is my alarm. My mind just went to the fact that Clock Blocker is dead. Like, it went from Shadow Stalker trying to remember why I don't really remember her powers, but I do remember other powers, like, I remember the powers of the rest of the Brockton Bay wards. One of the Brockton Bay wards I remember is Clock Blocker. Clock Blocker's ability was being used by the Fairy Queen, which means that Clock Blocker is dead. That's a train of thought that led me to that. Clock Blocker is fucking dead. Taking big gulps of water. Her power also gives the facing property to objects, like her bolts she shoots, so people speculated if she could phase something through the layers and hit the core. I mean, her pairing with Foil was an extraordinarily strong synergy, so... You know? On her own, I'm not sure. With Foil, given enough time and enough, like, information on where the fucking core is, I would say yes. Clockfucker has red hair. Forget about that detail. Why are you reminding me of that detail, though? More angel wings, please. I don't like getting... No reason. Smiley face. I'm squinting in untrustworthiness. I forgot what the name of this facial expression is. I mean, squinting my eyes in suspicion. There we go, suspicion. Also, what the fuck are you hiding? You are hiding something from me. There's not much long for the end of the story, so I might eventually find out. Unless that hint has something to do with something that happens in Ward, in which case I curse at thee, because I'm not gonna find out until a long fucking time. Yeah, let's bring the angel wings up to speed with the rest. After this, however, I really need to get something more offensive. Because the fight against Picayune is gonna be as hard as it was against Alexis. Don't dwell on it too much, I'm just reminding you. It still feels like I'm gonna be waiting for the other shoe to drop, and when it does, it's gonna fucking conk me really hard in the head. Oh boy, I was about to take a deep breath that eventually turned into a big yawn. Ugh. Again. Not get a lot of hours of sleep. Oh god, and tomorrow I have a big day as well. Ah, gee. Ah, damn. Ah, tits. As much as I like the flamethrower, I don't know how good it's gonna be against Picayune. I mean, she does tend up to... Flamethrower does have a nice range to it, though, and Picayune does like getting close to me. Imagine how strong the Fairy Queen is. Eidolon is already comparing her to him, maybe being even stronger than he is. I don't think I need to imagine. I feel like I already kinda know. Dang, already? Picayune. That's her name. I feel like that's Welsh. I feel like that's a Welsh name. Ooh. Oh. "14 times, and we'll both be here 100 times later." I wonder if the game actually keeps track of how many times I fought her. That would be fucking neat. All the fucking upgrades. All of them. Yeah, shot speed definitely helps with the rockets that are kinda slow on them by themselves. Shot speed helps with every projectile, actually. Targets tend to move a lot, so if they're able to reach the enemies faster, then more of them are actually gonna land. But I thought I had a strategy for those things. Oop. No fucking Christ. Demon Christmas, okay. Glistic green, wine. God, I wish chatting had a way of writing down phonetics. That's what I wanted to say. Actual phonetics would be really useful. Like, what is the fucking meaning of her name? Actually, could you try, like, copy-pasting some phonetics? Maybe... Maybe you can say phonetics on Twitch chat. Plastic Wenya. Plastic Wenya. Wenya or Wanya? As in Anya. But green bullets are forever. Wanya. Plastic Wanya. melting like butter in a slightly warm day. Yank. Flash stick Wanya. Flash stick Wanya. Flash stick Wanya. 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 Trying to say it multiple times to remember it actually sorry, like I can actually mentally say it properly when I'm reading it. Wait. Meow, meow, meow. Oop. Ah, that was counterproductive. I actually did search up the meaning of half of her name, specifically the Glashtig part. And the results were... The second part is also part of the first one. Odd, but do go on. Wanya just means green. And Glashtig means... Also in what language? Good for out of sight. Good for out of sight. This is a good build. I have now decided that this is a good build. And at this point I kinda need to lower the weapon visibility. Glashtigwanya. Glashtigwanya. Glashtig, also called a Maidinwanya, which means Green Maiden, is a creature of Scottish folklore, which is a maiden who can either appear as beautiful women or a monster draped in long flowing green robes. Ciao. That herds cattle and livestock. That is an astonishingly apt name, then. So it was not Welsh, it was Scottish. It's kind of close geographically, but not that close. She also is cursed with immortality. That is debatable if our Glastigwenya has that, but I mean, I don't fucking know. Maybe she has. Or she has a different way of living on, like the memories. The memories of her, or her spirits will forever haunt us, or whatever. A technical sense of immortality. She has looked like a child for quite a while now. Immortality from aging. But probably not full immortality. I fucking love this song too much. Glashtig's story seems to be she was a noble cursed to be this half-monster, but the one in the story seems to have chosen. What did it choose? I love whenever one of the Doritos is on fire and whenever it spins, the fire graphic also spins. Silly. As in, our Glashtig chose to be a monster? Let's say immortal half-monster. Cursed to become an immortal half-monster. Like, how did that curse even come to happen? But Glashtig choose to be this immortal fairy queen that hurts the souls of dead capes. Ah. That's the willing choice. mean, did she really choose, or is it her power? Her shard, pointing her to do that. Similarly how some shards change people's personalities. Wiki don't say, it just says she was cursed. Whoop. Eesh. Good hustle. I can't tell you. I'm going to guess spoilers. Not happy with the lack of information, but I will accept it. As a necessary thing. Spoilers for Ward? Aha! Fool that you are, you've already spoiled me to the fact that she appears in Ward. As in, she doesn't fucking die. I mean, I do like Berserk, but I would also like to see what can I change for the Snow Globe mobile. No, I mean how powers affect the mind. Ah. So if she actually survives is still is still unknown. There we go, that's the actual sentence. Wow, that skull lived for longer than I expected. Now we have to be careful about stray bullets. That's why I hate the bullet enemies. Ooh. C4, you say? No, not that. Not that either. Not that, not that. Could I have a bit of peace, please? Like... Not the angel wings, absolutely not. Not the flamethrower. Not the batteries. Not the shinobis. There we go. Yes, it took the correct thing. Nice. Soda. Fire rate. Because it's funny. Justice, rocket, backpack, rocket, rocket, go. Now that I actually know how the fucking phrase goes, I'm just repeating it over and over, aren't I? Past 27.3, right? I am right smack in the middle of the intermission 27. So, you tell me if that's past 27.3. I can pass the 14-hour plan, where not even halfway through, Sion managed to find the group at the abandoned oil rig. I think it's an oil rig. It's probably something like an oil rig. Not surprised that Sion did manage to find them, since, well, the entities are already good at exploring different dimensions. Shocked they didn't know. I have a past. Good. Very good. I think point 3 is... Yeah, point 3 is the one where Taylor talks to Sophia again. I think. Question, answer. Eventual answer. Helcom is doing a good motherfucking job. And even the little babies are taking a little bit of time from the laser to kill. Little babies? Little wisps. What was your thought of when you found out about Anna's death? I don't even know how. Like, there wasn't like an intermission somewhere that mentioned... I mean... No, we have no idea. No fucking clue how. Taylor definitely doesn't know how. I have no idea why her family blames Taylor. It's just... It's the same for when Taylor killed the baby. It's just sudden. But this time we don't really have a reason or a how. It's just sudden, and you just can't really... Don't have a lot more to dwell in at the rate you're reading. You find out and you don't have much else. You can't do much else but move on. We do find out how in a comment. Comment in the story or comment from Word of God? That is definitely very much different. Word of God. What? Why does Automat fucking hate WoG? I mean, if it's just Word of God, then I'm obviously wouldn't fucking find out. Is there like a hint somewhere in the future that would hint us towards it? Like, why her family are so fucking mad at Taylor anyways? Anything like that? Also, could you do me a favor of googling WoG? 'Cause like, now I'm really fucking curious as to why. More C4? Yeah, why not? Ooh. Ah! Is that a scream or a ah of understanding? British racial slur. Can I ask against whom? an of understanding of learning things, new knowledge acquired, etc., etc. Even if it isn't necessarily nice information. God damn, got run over out of nowhere. Of a one stray segment. Against black people, South Asians, and people of the Middle East. That is a pretty damn wide range, people. Let's go for something else, maybe. Laser, why not? But definitely go easy on the health diminishing options. I really need that, so I can reroll. Oh, why not? More health. Hmm. 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 I feel like I'm doing well against hordes of enemies, so it wouldn't really matter if wisps start spawning from inside enemies. I say, hoping that this isn't gonna bite me in the ass. Or maybe it already is. Boy howdy, I'm not finding a good position to pause and read. Oh, the motherfucking eggplants. Basically, due to being traumatized from finding out about Taylor being Skitter, she refused to leave her room. Even when other people were evacuating. Her family blames Skitter because the view for her as the reason for her not wanting to leave her room, leading to her eventual death. Jesus fucking Christ. She locked herself back in back when she got assaulted by the ABB, pulling her out of the car and everything, from that traumatic instance, from when she first saw Shadow Stalker. Went back to that point. Probably something to do with thinking that she is no longer a predator and more of a prey, seeing the person she saw as the most preyest of prey, like, actually become stronger. Maybe something like that. Something in her brain just short-circuited or something like that. And eventually relapsed. That is fucking tragic. But also, why the fuck didn't her family pull her out? Pulling her out even if she goes kicking and screaming. Like something, right? Unless I get an extra hit point, nah, I'm dead. Ever try moving someone going through a psychotic episode? No, but since you're asking me, I'm going to assume it is not easy. I mean, damn, this run actually went pretty fucking well.